Here we're asked to draw a diagram to represent the following and just also include the resultant vector here. So in the first one here, we're given vector r is -2, -2, and vector s is -1, -7. So a couple things here to do. When I'm drawing this, I really want to draw, I'll do this in blue, vector 3r, which is 3 times vector r, or a scalar of 3. But I think of it kind of like its distributive property. So really what I'm going to be drawing here instead of just the vector r is 3r, which is -6, -6. So when I draw this, hopefully I pick a spot that has enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My vector 3r is my light blue one here. Now for this, we're subtracting vector s. So instead of drawing vector s, what I really want to draw is I want to draw the negative vector s. So in this one here, the negative of vector s, -1, -7. Again, it's kind of like I'm distributing that negative, and I get 1, 7. So in this one, from the point that I stopped from the last one, I go 1 unit to the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there is my vector of -s. And then my resultant here I'm going to do in pink. Again, I don't have a label for this, so we'll just call this, I'll just actually write it out. This is the resultant vector. And that's my diagram. So just to double check if you wanted to make sure that you were good to go, because I distributed the scalars of 3 and -1 in here, I can really just add the vector components. And what I really should get as my resultant vector is -5, +1. So if I look at the pink here, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1, which means I know that my drawing and resultant are correct. Okay, second one here, same idea, except we are just given the vectors in being drawn. So personally, I like to actually come up with the components from the drawings first. It's just helpful for me to see the numbers because I don't have to keep counting the boxes. So first thing I'm going to draw, or I'm going to find, is u, which is 3 units to the right and 2 units up. And then my vector v here is, what is that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So -2, -5. So I'm going to the left and down. Now, the deal here on this one, though, is I'm doing minus vector v. So I really am going to do the negative version of that, which is going to be +2, +5. So if I were to draw this, again, I'm going to draw vector u first, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's vector u. And then I'm going to draw vector -v, which is not -2, -5, but it is 2 and +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, that's not orange. And then so that's vector -v, and then my resultant here in pink. Again, I don't have a value for that, so I'm just going to call it resultant here. And in this one here, for the pink that we have to double check here, I'm just going to be adding the two vectors u and -v. And when I do that, I get 5, 7. So I should be going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. Looks like my resultant vector looks like that. So we're good to go.